is it?
I love you, Chucky.
I know.
We belong together. Forever. Kiss me.
Hello collectors, welcome to a new video from Collector Quest. This is your host, Sebastian. I'm finally back from vacation and I'm also caught up with my job, so that means that I get to do a new video for you guys. Today we're going to review a collectible that I have been wanting to review for the last month or so, but I just didn't have the time because of everything that I had going on. So today we're going to look at a new set from NECA. This is a Bride of Chucky set and it includes Tiffany and Chucky. And as you guys can appreciate already from the box, there is a lot of accessories to play with and we have two heads for Chucky. So I want to share with you guys the experience of opening this box and seeing what's inside of it. So let's go ahead and get started. Before opening up the package, let's take a look at the packaging design. So NECA usually does a great job at matching the packaging to the theme of the movie or the movie itself. In this case, Bride of Chucky. On the left side, we have Chucky as he appears in that movie with the print of the overalls that he's wearing right now. We have an additional head here up top, lots of accessories that we can pose them with. And then on the right, we have Tiffany with the print of her leather jacket, which she's wearing right now. Then on the right, we have an image of Tiffany holding a gun. And then on the left, we have an image of Chucky himself. Then on the back, we have some really nice pictures of what the figures look like posed with some of the accessories. Of course, we had to have that Damballa amulet, which is very iconic and it's the whole reason of this movie. And then we have them holding some guns and other various poses. So overall, this packaging, definitely a keeper. I'll be keeping this. The design is great and the figures look great on these images back here. On the bottom, we have some information on the development and the crew that developed this figure. And we have some licensing logos here with the NECA and Real Toys logo. Overall, I gotta say again, NECA never disappoints with the design of the packaging, and I'm very excited to be adding this to my collection. And now let's get to the favorite part for me in these videos, which is to open the packaging. And we're going to check out everything that's inside. I'm going to use my trusty boot knife to open it up. And now let's check out what we got here. So I usually open my figures from the bottom just because I like to keep the box in good shape. And I don't know, I feel that if I was to resell any of this, people would want to be able to display the box, maybe with the figures in it. So it's a way for me to feel better about opening them, I guess. So let me pull this out. Very nice. And now let me see what we got. So as I said, we have Chucky, additional head, Tiffany. We have a knife, kitchen knife, an axe, two guns, and the Damballa amulet at the bottom. So let's get them out of here. As we see here already, this is a very complete set. So we have both of the figures, which look fantastic, by the way. Let's go ahead and take a look first at Tiffany. I think they have done a great job with her face sculpt. The colors look just right. Her skin tone is perfect. You can even see the Tiffany necklace there on her cleavage. We have the Chucky tattoo on her breast. Then we have a really well done hair sculpt here. It really looks like her hairdo in the movie. We have really bright neon green eyes, which I think really help this facial expression look a lot more menacing. We have a lot of detail on the nose sculpt. Also, the teeth are really well painted and her mouth looks really well done as well, with a color that matches the doll on the movie. Then as we move down, we have her leather jacket, which of course wouldn't be genuine leather, but I think it looks really good and is well fitted to her body. On the top of her dress, this is actually plastic. I bet it would have been a lot of work to do all this embroidery with real fabric and this small, but I think it looks really good. And as we move down, we have her skirt, which is an actual silk type of fabric. It looks really good as well. It also has a wire in the inside of the rim here so that you're able to pose the skirt to however you want to. Looking under the skirt, we have the iconic fishnets, which look really good for being this small, and also her iconic boots from the movie as well. As far as articulation, this seems to be very well articulated too. We have some rotation at the head. We can also tilt it back, tilt it forward. That's pretty good. We have articulation at the shoulders, the elbows, the wrist. It all feels very good and tight. So, a good sign that this is going to last. Same articulation on the other arm, up and down, elbow as well. Then we have some more articulation here at the hips. We can lift her legs up, down, both legs. Then we have, I think we have articulation at the knee, but because of these fishnets, it's a little hard to pose at the knee. And also we have some articulation here at the ankle level as well. So I think she looks fantastic. Definitely worth getting this package so far. Tiffany alone really is worth the price. Now let's take a look at Chucky. Chucky, pretty straightforward. We're very familiar with what Chucky looks like. His clothing looks pretty accurate right away. We have the iconic striped sweater with the overalls. This is all fabric. The overalls have the good guys print on it. Also, Chucky has his red shoes, and his shoes also have the print at the bottom with the good guys accessories that we all know. Then we have a very well sculpted face for Chucky. I think they have done an amazing job giving this Chucky the face that he has. The coloring on the paint job looks perfect. You can see his rosy cheeks as well. His eyes look great, very well detailed. What I'm really loving is the scarring detail. I think they have done awesome with the scarring detail. You can see the stitching, you can see the staples, you can see the bloodiness around the skin areas, you can see the aluminum skull peeking through the skin. The great attention to detail continues onto the other side of the head. Here we have the stapled hair that's been stapled to this side of the head, and also we have the scarring that continues onto his neck and also from the lip onto his right cheek. I think NECA has really done their homework when they were developing these figures. They look fantastic. His hair color and the hair sculpt look just like they look in the movie. His hair looks messy, well styled, and overall I have no complaints about how this figure looks. I think this is a 10 out of 10. Looking at articulation, we have the same articulation that we had with Tiffany. We have rotation at the hand. We can tilt it up, down as well. We have articulation at the shoulders, at the elbow, at the wrist, and that's for both arms as well. So we can lift, twist at the elbow as well, at the wrist too. Also, a really nice detail is that we can see the scarring on his left hand right here, which we all know Chucky has that. It couldn't be missing here. We have articulation as well at the hips. We can lift his legs up, down, and then to the sides. Same thing here. We can probably sit him very easily. Also, we have articulation at the knee. That feels really good. And we have articulation at the ankle. And that's pretty much it about articulation. I think this looks really, really good. I'm very happy with this purchase so far. Taking a look at the other face sculpt, we have Chucky here with more of a sinister smile, like he's laughing almost. And comparing both of them, they both look very good as far as quality. We see that definitely this one has a more open mouth. We can see more of his teeth. Also, the same amount of detail has been applied to this additional head as well. So there is no complaints on that either. Now let's take a look at all the accessories that we got with these figures. I'm gonna move them to the side here. And then let's see, we got the axe, really well detailed as well, nice coloring. Only thing that I noticed with mine is I have this red stripe here. It looks like some paint got on it. Maybe I'm able to remove it, but I think the sculpt and the paint job look great as everything else. Then we have the kitchen knife, looks great too. Only thing is I'm noticing some paint errors here, like these little spots should be actually black. So it almost looks as if the silver paint spilled over a little bit on the black area there, but feels pretty sturdy. It looks great. I like it. We have this pistol here. Nice detail as well on the paint job. Doesn't have to be perfect. It's a small prop for the figure, so it does the job. I think it looks pretty good. Then we have this other pistol here too. This one is silver with the wooden or brown handle there. It does the job. It looks good for the size that it is. NECA never disappoints with the detail. And then we have this other combat knife. This one definitely looks a little more dangerous than the other one. No errors on the paint job on this one. Looks fantastic. And then the last accessory, my favorite possibly in this whole set, is the mini Heart of Damballa. I think this alone is a great addition to my collection. Not only this Chucky can use it, but other Chuckies in my collection can use it as well. So very happy to have this one now too. Then on the back, we can even see the words for Adue Damballa. Give me the power. That looks great. I gotta say, these both look great as a pair. And of course, I hope we get the same amount of detail and quality on the final life-size dolls that we're supposed to get from NECA, which they haven't updated us on. Also, as a quick note, you guys, NECA had also already released a version of Chucky and Tiffany, which was not clothed, it was all plastic. One thing that I wish this collection, this set had, was an original head for Tiffany with the black hair. That would have been amazing. So now let me get into the fun part and pose these figures how I want them to look in my collection. And here we have them, collectors. This serial killer couple looks better than ever thanks to the amazing job that NECA has done with the amount of detail that they have applied to the development of these two figures. They're both about 3.5 to 4 inches tall, and they retail for $79.99, which includes both of the figures, all the accessories that I showed you, and that beautiful packaging that you should save for your collection. So I gotta say, this is a must buy for any collector out there. I really love mine, and I cannot wait to display them on my cases. If you guys have a favorite couple that I should maybe know about, another dangerous couple, let me know in the comments below, and make sure to leave a like if you like the content. Also subscribe to help our horror community grow. I'll see you guys on the next one, and thank you for watching. Have a nice night.